So, a lot of you have been questioning me how I make these gaming videos with a capture card, and I'm going to explain at my best why I even make these videos. Now, of course, I'm not going to be doing like one of those unimportant or unhelpful how-tos, like this goes here, that goes there. No. I'm going to explain my best in depth based on what I do to make these videos. So let's get started. Now I do have a diagram based on how I set things up, and so this right here is my surge protector, and basically I hook up the game console up with no problem, and I also hook up the TV as well, indicated by the power cables. And this right here, I also have another power cable going from the surge protector to the outlet of my capture card. So basically, 3 different devices for their own power. And so this right here is my HDMI cable going towards the input of my capture card from the game console. And so if you're plugging in an HDMI cable from your game console towards the capture card, you need to make sure to plug it into the input. As for the TV, if you want to get the best output for your videos, then you gotta make sure you have the HDMI cable from the outlet of your TV towards the output of your capture card. And so this is important. If you try plugging in the HDMI cable from your console to your output and the TV to the input, that's definitely not going to work. We'll explain that for my setup for right here. This right here is my HDMI cable, and that goes from the HDMI outlet from my game console towards the input of my capture card. And this right here is my TV, and I have the HDMI cable from the output of my TV towards the output of my capture card. And so regardless of whether I'm making a video or not, I always got to make sure that the HDMI cable goes from the console to the input of the capture card. And on top of that, also need to make sure that the HDMI cable from my TV goes to the output of the capture card. This is important because if you try swapping these cables in between the input and output, that's definitely not going to work. Make sure that the input goes to your game console and the output goes to your TV. Now, of course, if you have like one of these video and audio cable converters over to HDMI, depending on which console you have, like a GameCube or a Wii, then you could get one of these converters, though it may require its own power, like the capture card, and it would all depend on what kind of TV you have. So, for example, this basically is my 720p TV, which I've had for almost 10 years. I've just lost focus. There we go. Yeah, I've had this TV for almost 10 years, and so if I were to get a video and audio converter, depending on which console I have, I would also have to upgrade the TV as well. So it's a lot, but as long as you get what kind of gameplay footage that you want, then good for you. And so yeah, this cable right here, in case if I hadn't mentioned it earlier, goes over towards the power outlet of your capture card. Because as I said before, the capture card needs to have its own power, like the console and the TV. For the front of the capture card, this right here says USB host. This is basically where I plug my flash drive in, and this flash drive right here is supportive up to 16 gigabytes, which is enough for one track of Mario Kart 8, one board for Mario Party 10, and plenty of others for Mario Tennis Ultra Smash and Yoshi's Woolly World. I basically check my flash drive for any evidence of unwanted footage, and if there is evidence of unwanted footage, then I would delete it, seeing that I have already used it and I've already uploaded it, or in case if I haven't touched it, then I would store it on my PC and clear out any unwanted memory before I would continue making gaming videos. And this right here is the record button. That's basically at the start and finish for making these gaming videos. And so after plugging in the flash drive into the USB port, I would give it a minute or two so that the gaming video would be ready. And once I get the screen to whatever I want, I would press the record button, and the green LED will switch over to a red LED, and after a second or two, the video will start recording. After getting the footage that I want, depending on which game I play, then I would press the record button, and the LED will flash in between red and green for a few seconds, and afterward the LED will turn green and the video will finish up. After making the gaming video, I would unplug the flash drive from the USB port, meaning that my gaming video has been completed and I can plug it in to my PC. So I know that some of you guys may or may not be confused or whether you want all this stuff or not, but I will try my best to do a recap. So when plugging in the HDMI cables towards your capture card, make sure that the input goes over towards your game console, for whichever game console you want to have your videos recording. Have the output, as you can see right here, go towards your TV. Make sure that your capture card is getting power from your wall supply, and then once you have your footage ready for your flash drive, plug it into the USB ports, and after a few minutes of cool time, press the record button after you get to the screen that you wanted to, and then after you get a successful recording, press the record button so that the LED will turn back to green so that you can unplug your flash drive safely. I hope this video helped out. I know that some of you guys may or may not still be confused whether you want this stuff or not, but As said before, I'm not like one of those cool geeks, like plug this here, plug that there. No. I basically do my best just to explain what it is you need to plug in so that you can get a clear and precise recording for what you want. But that shall be it for me. Thank you all very much for watching, and I hope to see you gamers in the next one.